You've not been listening. I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to make sure that he wants to be dead. Warstu, Season 5, Finale, Arrow, Video.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Arrow Season 5. So we have 2 episodes left. Episode 22, Missing. Episode 23, Lian Yu. So we all know that the title Missing is implying that Adrian chases people on the outside because he's in prison, and he went in prison on purpose to mess with their heads. So the people working from the outside will be Black Siren and, wait for it, Artemis. I mean, we can't see this from the promotional pictures, but trust me, Artemis is going to be at large. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Laura Lance from Earth 2, Black Siren, interacts with Quinton Lance, as at first he's probably going to think it's his daughter. And then it appears from these promotional pictures that Black Siren and Artemis capture Lance, capture Thea, and will eventually capture everyone in Team Arrow, as it's building up to everyone ending up on Lian Yu. So it's going to be very interesting. But what is Simon Morrison's, let's just call him Prometheus. What is Prometheus' master plan? Well, we've known since the Sizzler reel, when we've seen Oliver's son's mother, Samantha. When we've seen her, we know that the big storyline is leading up to William being on the island, and when Oliver finds out that William is going to be on the island, that will be the last straw that will bait Oliver to go into Lian Yu. But what is his master plan? Well, we do see in the promotional pictures for next week's episode that Felicity throws her former fiance a party because it's his birthday, which is going to be quite interesting. I can't recall the last time we've seen Oliver having a party within the Arrow show. But what's more interesting is John Barrowman is seen in his images. The Dark Archer, which is going to be really interesting because we know the Dark Archer is most likely going to be on Team Arrow's side, obviously because Thea gets captured. But there is a lot of plot holes in all these CW shows this year because Thea is no pushover. So how the hell can a weakened Black Siren, the reason I say weakened, because the version we had on Flash was OP, was probably at 10,000 times stronger than the Arrows version. So I'm interested to see how Artemis and Black Siren are going to capture Thea, when Thea could take out Artemis, and Thea could most likely take out Black Siren. Seeing as in Season 3, I believe it was, Thea took out Slade Wilson. So there's a lot of inconsistency with the Team Arrow writers. I don't know what they're doing. They just need to be a bit more consistent. So the master plan is that it's all about Prometheus baiting everyone to go to Lian Yu. It's always going to end in Lian Yu. The episode's called Lian Yu. So the master plan will be that he wants to have a massive showdown fight with Oliver and the rest of the team, I presume, on the island. But this doesn't really make any sense to me because the Green Arrow could destroy Simon, aka Prometheus, very easily if he wanted to do. And I don't think we've seen the last of Helix. My theory is that Helix are going to blow up the island. And I presume that it's going to turn out to be that Adrian Chase, Simon Morrison, Prometheus, whatever you want to call him, he is going to be working with Helix. Or maybe not, if not the case. But I think the island's definitely going to be blown up. And we know that it's going to be a cliffhanger. You're not going to know who's dead or who's alive. But we know that Dinah Drake and Wild Dog don't die, as they have been confirmed for Season 6, which is a massive mistake, announcing people being confirmed for next season whilst we're still in the current season. So we know Black Siren is a season regular for Season 6, so she's not going to be dead. But this video isn't about who's going to be killed. So the master plan is, whilst he's in prison, he's going to get everyone, he's going to capture everyone. And in the trailer, when you see Oliver gets a phone call, it's going to be Kate Cassidy, aka Black Siren, on the phone. It's going to be amazing. I really hope they show us how she gets out of prison, seeing as the last time, from what I remember, she was in prison. So there was no prison escape that we heard of. So how she got out of prison when she gets out of prison. So I really hope the plot force haven't messed up big time like they usually do. So I can't see Oliver being killed because he's the main star. I can't see Deathstroke being killed. That's just fucking ridiculous. They're not. Manny Bennett's not going to come back to Arrow to be killed, guys. Let's be honest. I think it's clear that some people will die, but I can't see it being any of the big actors within the show. Obviously, John Barrowman did say at an Expo Con that he's not going to be in the DC universe, next DC TV universe next season, so season 6, etc. for Arrow. But I can't see him dying. I mean, he is busy with other projects, so he won't be killed. I'll be very shocked if they do kill him off. A lot of people think they're clever and think they've worked out that John Barrowman, Dark Archer, will be killed, but it wouldn't really make any sense to kill him off. Seeing as Thea would only have Oliver, yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. But I would quite like it if they didn't kill Prometheus off, just put him into prison. That'd be quite cool, but I could see Oliver killing him, then it like going into a soft reboot. But anyway, guys, that's just my opinions on what I think the master plan is. The master plan's always been to bait him back to the island where everything started. So guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment for more DC content like this. I'll be trying to cover more content on this channel throughout the next couple of weeks. So if you've got any feedback or things you think I could do better, just let me know in that comment box down below, and I'll catch you in another video quite soon, guys. Anyway, peace out, guys.